watching this live, you're gonna probably be like, why is this thing vertical? Because YouTube wants us to do it. So welcome to the vertical live streams. You can still listen to these like podcasts. So if you're not watching this live, keep listening. We're gonna talk about a lot of rad stuff, obviously snowboarding. We're talking about how great the Colorado season is currently. And then we're gonna also talk about my summer camp, a bunch of discounts on merch, all kinds of rad stuff. So stick around. We also give stuff away on these live streams. So every Tuesday at 5:30, 6-ish, we're going to be trying to go live. And then soon we'll be going live twice a week in the summertime. That's kind of what we do, just so me and my family can enjoy summer a little bit more. That way I'm not like struggling to get the daily content out. I mean, this is still daily, but this gives me a day off from editing and stuff like that. So twice a week live streams are rad. Connor, what up, dude? We got Solo. Adrian, what up? What's poppin', Team Buckhouse? Let's go. I love it. The what I've noticed with the vertical live streams is it takes like a little bit before people jump in the stream, and then once they're here, it's on. So ask me any questions about skiing, snowboarding. I'm definitely gonna be talking about how sick, dude. Colorado season is so good right now. I feel like the ski season is like just starting. We're getting so much snow. What up, Austin? How's the leg, dude? You gonna make it? Can you make it a Breck, dude? The snow is so good. We just had the raddest powder day, one of the best of the season today. Not today. I didn't know my little heater's in frame. One of the best powder days of the season yesterday. Today was okay. Sub-Zero. Good to see you, man. Snowboarding. Yo, what up, Buckhouse? Not much. Something that has shifted that I was like, dang, I keep hearing it, is when people see the logo, specifically the stickers on someone's head, they are now saying, oh, that's the Buckhouse sticker. Where people should be like, oh, like I saw the Evolution sticker, whatever, but like people are specifically calling this the Buckhouse sticker, which is like, I don't know, pretty cool. I don't know, it's just different. Like, oh, like look at all those Buckhouse stickers you have. Another thing that's funny, and I think it's the mustache, a lot of people don't think it's me. So I've had a couple, specifically people that aren't the biggest fans of me, be like, oh man, you must be really being that Buckhouse, like really into that Buckhouse guy. I'm like, I mean, it's kind of a kook. Nah, I don't say that. I'm like, yeah, I guess you could say that. And they're like, wait, are you that Buckhouse? I'm like, yeah. They're like, but you got a mustache. I'm like, dude, you guys got to keep up with this, with the content. We're rocking the stash right now. So yeah, I have a plan for the stash. There's the stash will go away. There's a plan for when it will go away. Then my wife said I should grow out everything, and I'm like, ugh, me with a beard? Meh. Dougie! I gave you a shout out in the upcoming video, Dougie, by the way. Not tomorrow's video, but the video. You'll see Dougie. I know you watch the videos. Team Buckhouse for life. Connor, let's go. What's up from Tennessee? No snow here. Sorry, Travis. Come to Colorado. Like we are continually, we keep getting snow. It's like really good. Def not making it to Breck. I mean, I could make it there, but I cannot snowboard there. You could like sit at the base, Austin, drink mimosas, watch everyone shred. Touch the snow with your hand. So when you say you recommend a Burton Custom, do you recommend Burton Custom Flying V or Camber? Not Flying V, Camber. Kenny, who just dropped a donation. Everyone like Kenny's donation because Kenny's the man. Give Kenny as many likes as we can get. Kenny, who just dropped a donation, I gave him a Burton Custom Flying V, and he couldn't land front flips on it. He hated it. He had to get off of it. He got a free snowboard, and it made him a worse rider. I've heard a lot of people, I personally have never ridden the Flying V, but all my good friends that have tell me it's garbage and to only get the camber. So that's my thought on that. Kenny, dude, thanks for the $1 donation. Kenny, you need one of these, by the way. You gotta, it's not true until you got one. But the thing though, Kenny, is the little dude's gotta give it to you. Can't come from anybody else. It's gotta come from the little dude. I'm sure Austin's got one of these. If you're over the age of 26, You don't got one of these? Meaning like you don't got any kiddos? Figure it out. Kids are like the best thing on the planet. Dougie knows. Andrew, what up? Andrew knows. So, dude, I can't believe people hate on your stuff just because they have nothing better to do. It's not because they have nothing better to do. People hate on my stuff because they're jealous of the life I get to live. And it's fair. I'm not the best snowboarder. There's a lot of kids at Copper in Summit County all over the world that are much better snowboarders than me. Like I'm a good snowboarder, but I work every day to become the best snowboarder I can be. But there's definitely, especially these young kids are crazy, man. And so like they don't know how to do it. So have you been to Fat Chad's Tavern lately? I haven't, Chad. Your line that you posted yesterday, I don't know if you posted it yesterday. I saw it yesterday, Chad. That was insane, dude. Chad dropped this line. The snow was insane. Didn't look like Colorado, by the way. Then you hit that like 20-foot cliff, probably even bigger. It's hard to tell from a GoPro. But I watched that line and I was like, dude is like on another level. Like, it was, I don't know if you can tell by my smile. Like I was like, the Instant 360. Sorry, yeah, Instant 360. We don't do GoPros here. Got cut from GoPro. No way, Instant 360 is a better team. If you guys need one, it's linked in the description. But for real, Chad, that line, hell yeah. You got me hyped to get out there and try and get some lines. Also, like I just left Breck and like had a pretty decent day on the Sixth Sense. I was like, hell yeah. And I get on Instagram and I'm like, dude, there's always someone like 50 times better than you. And today that dude's Chad. That line was sick. Are you coming back to the East Coast next year? I might be coming this year. I talked with my wife about it. I want to hit up Killington for the White Ribbon of Death end of season. So I want to check that out. By the way, guys, Chad Ostrom, if you're not following him, legendary pro snowboarder, go subscribe to his YouTube channel. He's still talking. Also, his Instagram content has a lot of potato sacking on it. So go show Chad some love. Academy Snowboards is his snowboard company. So if you need a board, I personally have not ever ridden an Academy snowboard, but a lot of the local Summit County dudes that are rippers are on Academies. So check them out. Nate, what up, dude? It's going good. Had a pretty rad day basing today. Kind of chill. Pretty sure we sold. Me and Michael went in on a camper to flip it. Like we got a camper, fixed it up, selling it for profit. We sold it today. Pretty sure we sold it today. So that was rad. We winning. We winning over here. Do you know when Copper's closing? Dougie knows. Dougie, you still here? Do you know the closing date? I know Tristan knows it. I'm pretty, I want to, let me pull up the calendar. I heard something about the 8th, but that's a Monday. No, that's we're in April still. 8th is a Wednesday. It could be the 18th. Oh. We got a Chad life in here. What up, dude? Kaden, you're new. Welcome to the channel. We go live like once a week. I'll have to bump it up to twice a week in the off season, so we can answer anybody's snowboard questions, anybody's gear questions. You got questions on tricks? Feel free to ask. If you really got questions on tricks and you want them answered, and you're an adult, come to my all-inclusive adult snowboard camp in Hood. It's June 9th through the 15th in Oregon. We're gonna ride Mount Hood. It's a volcano that has snow basically year-round. The ski resort is called Timberline Ski Resort. It's the only time of the year that I do coaching and I'm allowed to coach. And it's rad. It's all inclusive. So you buy your plane ticket and you buy your camp spot. We have a shuttle pickup time. Show up for the shuttle pickup time and I'm going to pick you up. We're going to go to this like mansion of a house. I'm going to feed you guys. We're going to go ride. I'll do on snow coaching. We're going to film you guys. We're still going to make vlogs of the entire experience, so you can always go back and remember how rad camp was. And then on top of that, you can, or we'll do video breakdown so you can see yourself snowboarding and how to improve it. It's literally the raddest thing to have someone show you your footage and then break down on like what your body was doing wrong, adjust it and fix it. And then we go out the next day and we do it again and we film you again and we can film you stomp it, or we can film the next thing that we got to work on. Summer camp is the raddest thing. And if you're like, I'm too old, I'm like 50, I'm 60. Okay, we have 2 40-year-olds already signed up for camp. We have had a 50-year-old come to camp. We got a couple young guns, like Nico's coming back for his 3rd camp. Chris is coming back for his 4th camp. Cody's technically working, but Cody's going to be at his 5th camp. Our summer camps are the raddest in the industry. If you want to come, here is the link to come to my camps. You can also get Evolution stickers on that website, by the way. So if you want to get a sticker, there's a link right there. My sister just sent me some new coffee. When I like made it. So by the way, I like most people do in the winter, I put on a little bit of pounds. Just when I say a little bit, like literally just 5 pounds. If you guys don't remember from a couple years ago, your boy got a little chunky. I was having kids. I was grinding out this YouTube channel. Life was very hard. So I maybe ate a little bit of extra food. Maybe not the best food. Food that would help me stay awake. So I put on some pounds. I got up to 178 pounds, which for me being 5'6", I started getting comments being like, yo, if you lost 15 pounds, you probably snowboard better. A lot of nice, really sweet comments about my muffin top. So last year I did this thing called Whole30. It's kind of like a crash diet where you eat a bunch of whole food, meaning like fruits, vegetables, and meat. No dairy, no carbs. There's like a couple things off limits, like only like sugar from fruit, no added sugars, things like that. My sister did this prior and she lost a ton of weight. So I was like, you know what? We're the same. It's my sister. I'm gonna give it a shot. And I lost like 15 pounds on it. I was like, heck yeah. Well, I'm doing it again. It's a 30-day crash diet. It's not meant to do forever, but then you implement and you eat majority of your meals like this, and you're gonna keep the weight off, which I basically did. Like I said, I only get five of the pounds back after like pigging out over the holidays. So what I'm trying to get to is I'm about to end Whole30 on the 10th. So 11th is when it ends. The 10th is my last day. And your boy lost like another 10 pounds, dude. I am like getting close to high school weight, Johnathan, and I'm feeling good. I feel skinny. I'm ready to like get off Whole30, start bulking and get ripped and shredded for the summertime. I'm feeling good. I don't know what started that conversation other than the fact that my mood's feeling really good too. But I haven't drank energy drinks in forever either, because you can't have energy drinks on this diet. So it's just coffee, just black coffee, which last year when we did this diet, I thought I was going to die. This year, I'm like, oh, I'm kind of enjoying this black coffee. My sister sent me new coffee. I'm drinking that coffee because she's like general manager she's like a general manager of like 2 coffee shops. She runs 2 coffee shops. And so dude, I'm rambling, but welcome to the live stream, guys. Went to Loveland on Sunday. It was unreal. I forgot Loveland is still open. I should go to Loveland. I got to hit them up for tickets, but I would love to go to Loveland. Anyone got a Loveland ticket? I'll go ride with you guys. We technically need 2. We got to get Cody to Loveland. I don't think Cody's been to Loveland. No, he's been to Loveland. He's been to Loveland opening day. Kaden, hello. Sounds rad. Def want to do that in the future with a van. With a van, what did I say? No. Oh, Dougie doesn't know. Next year, I'm going to go to Copper in March. I'm psyched for the 13-foot pipe. Dude, slushy pipe is rad. Sometimes I don't groom it the best. I say that, but I'm not a good pipe rider. Chad, who is in this chat, destroys the little 13-foot pipe. I've been waiting for snowboard. I've been wanting a snowboard. I just can't get one. I'm so sad. I've been wanting a snowboard. Just can't get one. I'm so sad. Caden. Dude, this coffee's like messing me up. I'm all... sometimes not getting a snowboard when you're young is okay. You can rent them. You're growing. If you get a snowboard, you outgrow it. Like, that's a super bummer, especially if you put all your money into it. So don't stress not having a board. The biggest thing is going snowboarding consistently. Yeah, sorry if you're too young to go to snowboard camp. You got to be an adult, because once we're done riding on the mountain, we go to a camp house and it's a bunch of adults that can do whatever they want. They can drink some beers, do other adult stuff. It makes my life easy because there's not 24-hour supervision, all that type of stuff. What's the best resort to go to in spring? I was at Breck last month and I want to go last month and I want to go something new. Honestly, Breck is the best. Breck or A Basin. You'll have a blast at A Basin, but Breck springtime, especially when they have like Imperial running and six chair running, it's so good. You can ride a lot of fun stuff in the spring at Breck. Tone. What up, JB? Keep seeing you at Breck on Sunday. Every time I was riding the lift up there, you were riding down. Oh, Tone, that's rad. Yeah, I was out there with my son and a bunch of other kids. Me and Roman found this group of shredders. Their dad's name is Wesley. He has 6 kids, and they all rip. I need to rip the clip. I hit this like massive side hit, and I landed, and I looked to my right, and there's this 2-foot tall 5-year-old ripping S-turns better and harder than most adults. Better than I was riding S-turns. Like, he was carving. Like, looked like a miniature Ryan Napton on the slope, on a Donic. This 5-year-old's on a Donic. And I got the raddest shot of this little dude. And so I definitely want to post it if he allows me. Obviously, it's his kid and everything like that. And so, but I want to make it like this little kid rips harder than most adults. Kind of like a poke the bear type thing. It was rad. Coop Dog, so that you love the stash. Yeah, we're doing stash life right now. Austin said, camp is 10 out of 10. Definitely go if you can. Goals to make it to summer camp 2025, 2026. All right, Sub-Zero. I'm holding you to it. Also, I think you just did a membership 16 months. Thanks for supporting the dream, dude. Over a year. Shout out to the best boarding channel around. Also waiting for Jackson Hole review. I could do that. That's one we'll drop in. That's got to drop in December, January. Sadly, there's some criterias to posting content, and honestly, like right now is like no more resort reviews. Like, I'd love to film them and get them edited and have them like in the chamber, but no more resort reviews can post right now because they'll die. If I post them, like, no, like, I don't know if you guys noticed, but the viewership on the videos and this, it happens every year. I can literally show you 8 seasons of huge winter spike to nothing until November, and then it's huge spike, and then April's like the last of it. Like, we're literally in the last of it. So if there's 56 of you guys, or there was 56 of you guys here, keep watching my summer videos. I actually have a whole new attack, or like a whole new strategy for the summer that I think is going to be really rad, and a bunch of content styles that I've never made before that I think could be pretty successful. And of course, they're going to be rad videos. So if you like my snowboard videos, not only are my summer adventures videos just as good, but I have some, I got some new ideas. You ain't ready. It's going to be fun. I want to so bad. I know I'll be able to, I want to so bad. Just don't know if I'll be able to get off of work. Entry, you talking about camp? You can always call in sick. Just like, oh man, I got hit with a crazy, like, I'm not gonna be able to come to work this whole week. You can even just say like, I twisted my ankle. I can't stand for like a week. Give me 2 seconds. Dun, 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 dun. My brother sent me a text that was about this live stream. Come on, bro, I'm live. Summer Camp 2029. I'll be there. Heck yeah. I want to snowboard, but I can't. Oh, I already read that one. Or it was put in twice. Nate says, you're 27. Dude, they'll be here before you know it, Nate. If I learned anything, time flies. Hey, Copper says closing to be determined. A Basin tomorrow. Oh, are you going to A Basin tomorrow? I might show up at A Basin in the morning. I have a different style video that I want to film tomorrow at A Basin. And then, I mean, it's same but different. It's a video that has been made before, but I wanted to make it in a different location. Anyways. Yeah, so Jamie, I will be at COP or A Basin tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. And then COP or to be determined. I'm sad that they made a hike park for their later part. I got to call Tristan and see how good it is. Working on that Chris James bod. Yeah, Kenny. In multiple ways, Kenny. I look up to Chris James. I mean, I don't actually look up to Chris James, but we're kind of the same height-ish. But I look up to Chris James, you know? It's my dude. Black coffee for the win, really? I'm not much of a black coffee drinker. Hello, Mario. Tyler, what up? Caden, I do this rant all the time, but I want you to know something, Caden. You are going into money making season. If you are a young kid, which Caden sounds like you might be in the younger age range, dude, grass grows all summer long. And guess what people need? Someone to cut their grass. Get out there. Get $20 per lawn, maybe 30 inflation, you know, maybe get $40. It was like $10 a lawn when I was a kid. But get out there. You can make the money. You could even you go in your neighborhood and knock on every single door and be like, hey guys, like I know trash day is on Wednesday. Every Wednesday morning, I will take your trash down for you for $5. If you pay me $20 a month, I will take your trash down every single day. Also, I have this lawn cutting business and I'll cut your yard twice a month for $40 more. So if you pay me $60 a month, I'll take your trash down every single day and I'll cut your grass twice a month. Boom. You get 7 houses doing that. You can buy as many snowboards as you want. You'll be like strapped and ready for the winter. There's always ways to make money. It's just, what do you have to have? Do you want to play Fortnite and chill all summer long, hang out with the homies, or like you want to kind of grind? You want to make some money? It's out there. I said it earlier. Me and Michael, the ski doctor, we both went in on a camper, cleaned it up, fixed it up, and we flipped it. Like, just because we could, because it was available. It was an option. I was like, let's make some extra money. Why not? The realtor says, just jumped in. Did you say hole 30? Hole as in hole, like together, hole, not like a hole in the ground. 30. And yeah, it's like I'm going to call it a crash diet, even though it's supposed to be somewhat of a lifestyle. Essentially, it's a 30-day challenge diet that you do, but then when you're done with it, you slowly implement food back into your life and you find like what your body doesn't like. Tell you what, if I want to look like I have 10 more pounds on my body, I just need to eat some bread, cheese, and drink some beer. Basically, if I want to look like I'm 10 pounds heavier, I need to go to Wisconsin, eat some cheese curds, and drink some spotted cow, and your boy will bloat up like a balloon. But that also means that I know if I want to like slender down and look good for like an event or photos or anything, I just got to cut dairy, bread, and beer out of my life for like 2-3 weeks, and then all that bloat goes away, and I actually look the way I actually look instead of bloating up. It's also really cool because you really see what's like. You got to check the labels of all the food you eat, and you really see how much crud they put in our food. And it's one of those things where I'm 33, so I'm still I'm young, but I'm getting older. And so Health was definitely a major struggle. Once again, if you go back mainly 3, but even 2 years ago, your boy had a little extra weight on him. But I grew up not eating healthy. I moved up to the mountains and I'd eat Taco Bell every single. I remember there was a time in my life I had Taco Bell every day. The $2 meal deal. It was like the greatest deal ever. So I would drive to Target where I was working, but I lived in Breck. Had passed the Taco Bell. I'd get it on the way into work. Sometimes I get it on the way out of work. Get a Baja Blast. Like, it was the best. Those days were the best. But if I do that now, your boy just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and I want to snowboard for as long as I can. I want to snowboard at a high level as long as I can. Like Tom Brady is like one of the greatest examples of, like, you take care of your body. He'd be playing in the NFL at 46. That dude's running a faster 40 than he did when he was before he went in the NFL. So, yeah, just trying to take care of myself. Oh, dude, Roman Dog, thanks for the support. If you do that now, I'm going to yell at you. Also, my wife just texted me. She said, if you do that now, I'm going to yell at you. She's talking about the Taco Bell thing. Yeah. She also helps me not go get Taco Bell for me. Like, I'd have like a killer day of riding. Taco Bell or Chipotle. And I'm like, dude, we just had a great day. It's time to celebrate. I was a big celebratory eater. So, like, oh, we just had a blast. Like, that was like the sickest shred day ever. Let's go talk about it. Eat some Taco Bell with the boys. I think Copper put up a new park for the extended season. They did. It's a hike to park, Dougie. Carter, hello. Vertica needs to make Team Huckhouse Edition setup. That would be pretty sick. I don't see that coming in the near future, but maybe one day down the line. Also, if you do want a Team Huckhouse jacket, it's on my Etsy. Also, we changed up a little bit of stuff on the Etsy. Check it out. Looks a little different. Shout out to my wife. It was all her. That's where Etsy's where you can get the stickers, but you can also get the windbreakers, the Team Huckhouse windbreakers. So it's not Vertica, but for this springtime, late season riding, or early season, those windbreakers are rad. You can also wear them in the winter. You just got to layer up underneath. They're incredible windbreakers. Austin and his wife made them for us. Love them. I would love a jacket with your logo. The other than the windbreakers you sell, which are sick. The windbreakers are sick. Like a jacket, like a winter jacket, that could come. I have a windbreaker with a. Give me a second. Give me 2 seconds. I have one of my windbreakers. It's the black one with the hood that has the slightest defect. This little part of the V didn't get weeded out, and now it's melted into the jacket. So I have this windbreaker that I will sell at a discounted price. So they're $80 jackets, $85 jackets, something like that on the website. Just so you know, I don't even know what my merch sells for. So when people ask me, like, how much is the Insta360, I'm like, oh, I don't know. Actually, I do know, though. The X3 is discounted now, $50, so it's a $400 camera. And then the X4, which is the brand new one, this is a $500. But if you use my link for the X3, you get like the invisible pull and a bunch of other rad stuff. So unless you care about 8K, this is a killer deal. But if you wanted the windbreaker, shoot me a DM on Instagram or email me, and my email's in the description, about this windbreaker, and we can come up with a price, pretty rad price. Get somebody I just can't send somebody, like, someone can't pay full price and I just send them a defect. Like, I couldn't live with myself if I did that. My cousin's girlfriend tore her ACL skiing a month or 2 ago, and she may be getting surgery. Ew, Tyler, that's rough. I hope she heals quickly. Jamie, it'd be rad to see you. I'll be out there. Just if you see me, say Buckhouse or something. Say what up to me and I will. My vertical flannel had definitely fulfilled its quota. It looks so light, but it can get hot. Oh, dude. The vertical flannel, it's fire. I love it. But you're not wrong. That thing, it could get a little toasty in that vertical flannel. Everything that Vertica makes is pretty on the warm side. They when we're ripping in the summertime and I'm not rocking Vertica, it's because that stuff is too warm. It's too rad. Jonathan teaching us how to get rich. I'm not teaching you how to get rich. I'm teaching you how to get started. So, I just think there's a lot of kids out there that I can't express how many kids write me asking for free stuff. And I get it. I give away a lot of stuff. We give away goggles all the time. If you need goggles, Kuno Optics, linked in the description. Buckhouse, code Buckhouse will save you 10% off. Best goggles, magnetic lenses. Anyways, we give a lot of those away. So I'll get DMs all the time. Like, can I have a snowboard? Can I have goggles? First off, we gotta work on how you guys ask for things. Like a lot of just give me. So for that, maybe tailor the way you ask. That's the first step. But what I tell these kids, and I did on this live stream, is like, hey, instead of like asking, can you just get something for free? How about offering how you can help and hopefully get something in return? So like I get stuff for free all the time that I want. I did it today. I reached out to a company and I was just like, hey, you guys have product that I know my audience would like. I have a large following and I would love to show them your product. Would you like to work together? I can provide you a lot of value. They could say yes, they could say no. If they say no, all right. If they say yes, sick. I was thinking you could send me all of this product and I can make like these 3 videos. And then if it does well, we could continue to work together. So then you might make those 3 videos. And then I'm like, hey, normally they're like, hey, that was sick. We should full-time sponsor you. And I'm like, that's rad. Like, I think that's a great idea. It happens all the time. But it started with, hey, like I would love to give you value. Or in the case of this live stream, like I wish I could get a boy, I just can't. Well, why can't you? Well, I don't have the money. Well, money is not the problem. We could get you the money. What are you willing to do? Whose problems are you willing to solve so you could get the money? What is your favorite snowboard brand? Mine is Never Summer. Mine is the Evolution brand. Buckhouse Industries is my favorite snowboard brand. But if I had to pick a second favorite snowboard brand, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Clue, my binding sponsor, especially after meeting those dudes, they are the raddest people. So I picked Clue. I mean, they were already rad, but like Clue bindings, like they're gonna do a lot. So be ready for Clue. Like they're just getting started. A lot of people like to hate on them because they're step-in bindings, but truly they're like hybrid bindings because you can run them like traditional snowboard bindings, or you can just pull the high back and run them like regular bindings. They're so rad. But yeah, I'm gonna pick Clue today for my favorite snowboard brand other than mine. Sub-Zero says, hey, Caden, just saw a Burton Custom Smalls going for 170. Ooh. 170 for a Burton Custom that's a pretty rad deal. But it's small, so that's like the kid size. I got Roman's new snowboard for 140. So that video hasn't come out yet. We have a Roman video coming. Unfortunately, people live in places where they usually already have a company they are loyal to. See, Nate, that's one way to think about it. There isn't a company that's taking people's trash cans down the side of the street. Also, like, you could weed someone's rocks. You know, some people in Colorado, a lot of people have rocks in front of their house. So you could be like, hey, I'll go pick out all your weeds for $10. And then you just go about all our weeds. There's people, dude. Also, like, I'm not gonna lie, I had these little kids come up and be like, hey, in my neighborhood, they're like, we're here for a month. we would love to like walk your dog for a little bit of money. We'll do it once a day for the 2 weeks we're here. And well, I was like, the fact like my dog does like we already walked the block with my dog, but the fact that these little kids like came and offered, I was like, heck yeah, I'm gonna support you. My son Roman the other day was like, Dad, I got it. I was like, what, dude? He's like, I know how to make some money. I was like, oh yeah? And he's like, I need to do a lemonade stand. I'm like, yeah, dude, we gotta set up a lemonade stand for Roman Dog so he can sell some lemonade. So we'll figure that one out. Where to properly do it. I got a spot, I think, near the house. Yeah, little dude wants to make himself a little lemonade stand. So I'm doing a great job rambling, but I would love some more questions or thoughts or things that I could go off on the tangent. So feel free, guys, to ask me anything, whether it's about YouTube and content creation, whether it's about, I mean, we've been talking a lot about how to make some extra money for snowboard gear. You know what I used to do? Honestly, like this is how I would buy my season pass. Before I started the YouTube channel, this is how I would buy my season pass every single year. I would save every quarter, penny, dollar, all the change. And I would like look for change and find change. And anytime I could get change, pennies, quarters, dimes, nickels, I put it in a jar. And I would keep this jar. And at the end of the season, or the like, you know, I do it all winter into through the summer. I would take those quarters and dimes, I go cash it in, and then I would take all that money and I'd buy my season pass with it. That's how I got my season pass for like the first whole beginning half of my snowboarding. Sometimes I'm like, why do I still do that? I mean, that was like 15 years ago. Used a lot more dollars back then, or at least I did. Oh, I just... New York stuff, what up? Wait, the X3 is $50? No, Duckman, the X3 is $50 off. So this was a $450 camera. It is now a $400 camera, which is, it's just as rad as the X4. It just doesn't do as much slow-mo and it doesn't do as 8K, but everything else, it's like the same. If you're really into videography, get yourself the X4. If you're just an average consumer, just gonna post on TikTok and Instagram and stuff like that, X3 is the way to go. I might have to take you up on that offer, but do you think that a 5'6", 5'7", pretty much built like you would fit that? Yeah, Nate, this is the size I wear, large. So if you're I'm 5'6", I'm now 150 pounds, but I was rocking this when I was like 165. So, and I've literally, for the last, we dropped these like 3 years ago. I've been rocking the same windbreaker since 3 years ago. Awesome, you guys killed it. So yeah, Nate, if you're interested on the discounted Buckhouse windbreaker, let me know. Braxton said, I love your channel. You should come to Powderhorn sometimes. I've been to Powderhorn. I'd love to go back. It's hard to justify. You aren't 5'6". I am so 5'6", Bobby. My wife just texted me and said I'm not 5'6". How do you not know me? I'm like 5'6" on the dot, babe. It's hard to go to Powderhorn. I mean, I can hit them up for free tickets, but it's hard. Like once you've hit up a resort once, like, hey, like I'm coming, I'm going to show off your ski resort. Can I get free tickets? Why is everyone saying I'm not 5'6"? You guys think I'm taller? Tristan says I'm not 5'6". Oh my goodness. You guys are killing me. I'm definitely 5'6". But what was I say? Going to places like Powderhorn, like to hit them up all the time. Like, can I get free passes? Can I get free passes? Like, doesn't normally work too well. Unless it's Hoedown Hill. Hoedown Hill's rad. They're like, come anytime you want. That's a little like Midwest toe hill on the Front Range now. So if you haven't been to Hoedown Hill, I definitely encourage you to check it out. Thoughts on Copper Mountain? Oh yeah, Tristan. Copper Mountain is garbage in a lot of ways. I looked at the map the other day and I was like, dude, I knew I didn't like Copper, and I looked at the map and I'm like, it's all blue. Like Copper is like the most mellow, like front, like the front mountain, the majority of the mountain. They have a bowl section, but they're so bad at getting that section open on POW days. Like I never have the thought to go to Copper Mountain on a powder day. It's almost as bad as Timberline Ski Resort on a powder day. And we experienced that. But Timberline Ski Resort in the summertime is the raddest. We have like 150 people here. Come to my summer camp, by the way, guys. All-inclusive adult snowboard camp. 5 days of shredding. I'm going to feed you. I'm going to coach you on the snow. We're going to film you, put you in a vlog, and then we're going to video break down your footage, teach you how to get better. So if you want to hit your first jumps, boxes, rails, anything you want to get into with a terrain park or just carving in general, or flat ground 180s or 360s, or riding switch, or fixing your turns, like we got you. My snowboard camp is the raddest thing. And if you want to come, I'm going to throw the link in the description or in the chat, but it is also linked in the description. Come to camp. Tuna! He made it. What up, Tuna? Welcome to the stream. Dude, we got 200 people here. I want someone of this 200 to drop a comment or get in the chat. Oh, it's out of it. Dude, that's the wildest thing about these vertical live streams, because they like share them in the shorts. We'll like spike up to like 200 people and then quickly drop to 150. But jump in the chat, guys. Drop a question about something. Bro, I live close to Copper Mountain. Copper's not bad. In the sense of like their park. Like Copper's park is fire. They're definitely making the best park in Summit County. The funniest thing though is even Copper's park, it's like 6 flat. Like that bottom part of Central is like sometimes can be so brutal. They've been doing like this season, they were pretty good at making it fun and flowy at the bottom, but sometimes it's like you can't hit any features. There's no speed for anything. Favorite trip or day from this winter so far? Obviously, favorite trip was Austria, going out with the Clue guys. It was so much fun. It was so fun going with Michael too, and that dude he's hilarious. Just to spend that much time with Michael was rad. One of my favorite powder days, or one of my favorite days of the season for sure, was when me and Cody did Baker Mountain towards Steamboat, which is a backcountry line. We scored hard, really good bottomless Colorado POW. It was rad. The lines were rad. We did 3 drops on a split board mission, which was super sick. And like overall the day, like it works. Sometimes when you go in the backcountry, it's like traveling. Like when you travel, it's going to go really smooth and it's going to be super sick, or it'll be so clunky and frustrating and things will just keep going wrong. That could be the backcountry, or it could go super smooth. And Baker was like super duper smooth. So that was one of my favorite days of the winter so far as well. Park riding has not been where I wanted to be all season. It's been a really clunky park season for me. But I think sometimes in snowboarding, you hit walls, you have good seasons, you have bad seasons, especially when you're like doing it as much. Like if this is a bad year for me, this is a freaking sick year. So I'm not worried about it. There's still so much park riding left. Plus, Tristan, we're like the same height, dude. You might be like an inch taller than me, maybe 2 inches. You're probably still growing like crazy because you're young. But I'm so 5'6", Tristan. Get out of the chat, dog. Oh, we have to put it in a vlog. I gotta get measured in a vlog because everyone's not saying I'm not 5'6". It's just driving me crazy. I want to get clues, but I want to know if the red lever on the back has ever bothered you on your heel turn sides or butt slides. Like if the binding came off by accident. Adrian, I've never had an issue. Lily, the handle on the back is so close, like it's never been an issue. It does not just, you gotta like, you can't just like pull it and it's gonna come undone. Like some dude at Copper was like, if I pull that red handle, are you gonna eject? I was like, do it, man. And he grabbed the red handle and pulled it and like nothing happened. I was like you gotta pull and then lift your foot and like you gotta do a lot. Like you're not gonna fall and it like eject you out. It's never happened. I've been rocking I'm going on my 4th year rocking clues. Like, you're so fine. Our snowboard season in the Midwest or Mid-Atlantic was barely 3 months long this year. Skateboard season for me. Get a summer board, by the way. Have you seen those? The electric skateboards that like literally rip turns like a snowboard. They're so fun. Those are linked in the description, by the way. I posted shorts about it, and tomorrow's YouTube video is a summer board video. Check them out, guys. Check out the not snowboard content that I post. I swear, you will not regret it. I put just as much effort into those videos as I do all my snowboard YouTube videos. Triple, you just dropped one of my second favorite comment. I don't understand what that means. So can I get a shout out? What does that mean? Like, what am I shouting out? Hey, Triple, is that what I'm saying? Kids ask all the time for the shout outs. I mean, if you just drop a comment, I'm going to read your name normally. Or definitely going to read your comment. So the asking for a shout out is super interesting. Because also, I'm like, guys, just Triple Baseball, go give him a follow. No one's going to go. Because like, you got to like, make content. Like my buddy Tuna, I know he makes Instagram videos. If you live in Vegas specifically and you ride Lee Canyon and you want a shred buddy, Tuna's the guy. Go follow Tuna No Crust on Instagram and you are going to get content about Lee Canyon. I know that because Tuna posts content about Lee Canyon and I followed him on Instagram and I think Tuna's a rad dude. I met him at Mammoth. Like, that's a shout out that I like to give because he also posts content. Like, I love when people put in the work. Like, if I see somebody putting in effort and making content consistently, I have no problem being like, Chad Otterstrom, dropping the gnarliest lines in Colorado. Follow that dude. He's rad. Because he's out there doing it and he deserves... you guys should check him out because it's gonna be better for you. It's better for him. Everybody wins. But just a random like shout me out. I find that so interesting. A lot of times, I see the people like, "Yo, can you shout me out?" And I like check out their Instagram. Kids ask me all the time to follow them. Can you follow me on Instagram? I'm like, I go look at their Instagram, and they have like one post from like 6 years ago. I'm like, why would I follow you on Instagram? Like, you know what? You don't make any content. Some people though, like Vaughn Shreds, was like, "Yo, you want to play me in a game of snow?" And then I like checked out his Instagram. And I was like, "Heck no, I don't. You're a Midwest kid. You ride at what's the one? It's not Highland. It's I can't think of it. The one with the half pipe near. It's also near Buck Hill. You're at Buck Hill. Absolute shredder." I'm like, dude, I would get destroyed. I don't have a toe. I don't rip like you do. But he consistently posted content, so I was like, subscribe, follow this kid. He's killing it. Yeah, Nate Buckhill. So once again, you want shout outs. You want to be followed by important people with big names. Just provide value or just like put in the work and people will recognize you, and there you go. We've actually been holding over 100 people on this live stream, which is really rad. Anyone in the chat ride Buck Hill? I have been to Buck Hill. It's super rad. Lee Canyon is nothing but park right now with some groomers open because it's getting rough. But anything above 8,000 feet in shade is super good to ride. Ooh, sounds crunchy, Tuna. It's rad that... Dude, Lee Canyon definitely built a rad park. Did Chad, did they have a half pipe when you grew up riding Buck Hill? Troll is super rad. I got a handful of days at Troll. Yo, JB, I've been filming myself this year. Any tips or recommendations on stuff to watch for starting a channel and how I can write off my pass and gas? Well, if you live in America, writing off stuff and starting a business is super rad. It's like one of the biggest perks of living in America. And you could literally just Google like YouTube that. I mean, that's how I started all this stuff. Is like I needed to learn how to do taxes, so I just YouTube tons of tax information, things like that, figure that out. How to start a YouTube channel. I mean, coming in this live stream and asking is a great place to start. And the first thing I would say with if you want to start your own YouTube channel, start posting. You can go on my channel and go to my videos and go to oldest video, or you could go to playlist and go to season 1, and you can literally see me start this YouTube channel. You can watch my first vlogs and see how bad they were. And I was using a GoPro Hero 2, and you just see how bad the content was, and then see where it is today and see how much I've progressed. And that's going to be you, Tone, is you're going to start making really bad videos and nobody's going to watch. And it's even harder now because everyone wants to be an influencer and everyone wants to make content. So you just start posting content and eventually you'll get better. And eventually people will like it. And eventually people will start watching it. So you just got to start. And I know a lot of people are like, well, I don't have a Insta360 X3. That's so fine. I bet you got an iPhone. And an iPhone is definitely good enough. And you can start with just talking to the camera. You can start with whatever. And then eventually these platforms that are free will eventually pay you if you get enough people to watch you. And then when you start making a little bit of money from what you're posting, then you can buy the X3. Or sometimes if you start making content, these companies reach out to you and they want to just send you a camera and then take the camera and use that. So there's always options out there for you guys. Tone, another great way is come to my snowboard camp. Like that's one of the, a lot of people have, and it's one of the best parts about my camp is like, I also create content. So if you come to my snowboard camp, you get to spend a week with me. Well, guess what we're doing during that week? We're filming content, we're posting content, we're editing content. We're still doing all of that. So you got questions about editing? Well, we still got edits to edit. You know, you want to know how to film a vlog? Well, we're going to film vlogs and you can see it and then see what we turn them into and how rad they are. Like if you want to know anything about content, like coming to my snowboard camp is an incredible way and honestly, incredibly cheap way to not only get better at snowboarding, also to snowboard, but to learn about content creation. So that's one way to do it. I want to see. Highland had the pipe. Oh, really? Buckhill may have had one, but no contest. Got it. When Copper said they'd replace a high-speed quad with a 6-person T-bar. Oh, that was so funny. Their Instagram post. I saw Timberline was getting some late snow. Dude, Timberline will snow at... Oh, Sean, you know that. Sean's come to camp. Sean, this is your 3rd year at camp, right? I'm torn between the Nidecker Supermatics and the Clues. Jeremy, just get the Clues, man. You don't got to be torn. It's super easy. I got to... Actually, they're linked in the description. Discs says, our family loves your videos. I'm 12 years old and is wondering when you'll be at Jay Peak, Vermont. I almost went this year. Gore-Tex was going to send me out, but that brand deal fell through. But yeah, people were like, where are you traveling? Why don't you put anywhere you're going to travel? Like me and Gore-Tex literally had like 60 emails back and forth and like curated this entire like 4 destination like we were gonna promote something for Gore-Tex and they wanted us to go like Jay Peak and they wanted us to go to Park City and they had like Tahoe, like we were gonna do like, and they were gonna cover it all. I was like, this is gonna be the raddest brand deal ever. And right at the end, pulled the rug from under my feet and they're like, it's not gonna happen. Sorry, dude, maybe next season. I was like, oh, dude, like I literally postponed and didn't like plan any other. I mean, I planned trips for you guys. I like budgeted and like looked up all of it. Like that's part of the game. Sadly, like you put in all this work, you're working with these brands, and then they pull the rug under these people. So here's a tip for brand deals. Sadly, this is when you like are like officially like about to do the brand deal. So let's say like Best Dad Ever Coffee Mugs wants to run a brand deal with you. Sick. I'll do an ad for $100, but I need $50 up front for filming and editing. And I will not film or edit anything until you pay me $50 first. So you got to get money from these companies first. And then okay, so I got my $50 and I'm going to film and edit, and I'm going to send you the finished ad. If you approve it, pay me the other $50. Now I got my $100 for this coffee ad, and I'm going to post it on this date. So I'm not going to post it till you pay me the rest of the money. So then you get the rest of the money and then you post it. So then that way you're not sitting around waiting. Like, I posted this best dad ever coffee mug ad and they haven't paid me in 6 months and they're not answering my emails anymore. I learned that one the hard way. Roberto, what up? What is Buck Hill? It's a rad little Midwest ski resort. Has parks everywhere. What's the most dangerous ride you've had? I think the most dangerous situation that I have been in was the other day riding the big line behind my house. So I have like this really rad mountain behind me, Ute Mountain with the Ute chutes. I was like, dude, let's go ride it. Like, this is the time. It was the time to ride it. It was, it could have been really rad, but I'm on this diet that I overexerted myself, and because I'm not eating carbs and things like that, I didn't have the right nutrients in my body, and it took us 5 hours to get to the top of this mountain. We underestimated it bad. So we get up there and my body started shutting down, pooped on top of the mountain. Like, it was inevitable. It was happening. And then I started throwing up there. So that meant I couldn't keep any water down. So I was getting dehydrated. Well, it took us 5 hours to get up there and we could only ride so much of it. So I still had to get out. And then the bottom of the chute, backcountry trees are not like your normal trees on a ski resort. There's like laid down logs everywhere. You got to get really tricky with it. And so by the time it was like, okay, we got to get out of here. We've been in the backcountry for 6 hours and my body's shutting down. I'm throwing up nonstop. I'm exhausted and I couldn't keep any water down. So my body, my legs, my thighs started cramping, and we still had like 2 miles to get out. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, like, you better figure it out, Buckhouse, because you are going to die. And, you know, you're in the backcountry. Like, I don't want search and rescue to come out and save me because I'm on a diet and I didn't eat the right stuff and I wasn't drinking electrolytes and things like that. So kind of like, hey, yo, idiot, don't go do big, insane backcountry lines when you're on hole 30. So there's the video for that one, by the way, if you guys want to check it out. There's the link. It's a really rad video. Troll had 2 half pipes. What? They don't have any half pipes now. They still have a rad park, though. I think I almost uploaded 700 videos now. I'm definitely requires commitment and to stay disciplined. Heck yeah, Tuna, 700. Let's go. I have posted over 3,500 YouTube videos. Sadly, I think shorts are counting towards that total. However, I have guaranteed posted over 2,500 long-form YouTube videos. And I only have 200,000 subscribers, guys. But yes, I just hit the milestone of over 3,500 videos. I think if I go to my channel, there's a way to see it. Yeah, if you go to my homepage of my YouTube channel, it says at Johnathan Buckhouse, 221,000 subscribers, 3,500 videos. Pretty crazy. I don't know how to edit, or I don't know how editing works after years, so a single short video on IG works enough for me. Hunter, you can learn how to edit. Still, like if I'm like on my editor, I'm like, how do I do this? YouTube, how do I do this? And I use iMovie, by the way, guys. I've created and I've done everything that I have with iMovie. That's a free editor that comes on your Mac. Like, you don't have to have Final Cut or Premiere, any of that. Cody swapped over to Premiere, and he's been editing on Premiere. And really, the only thing that it has added to our lives is on resort reviews. We can pop up multiple things. but I could still do that on iMovie. It's just a little longer of a process. So, yeah. Tuna's literally editing a video right now. All my homies keep texting me. Mad Bide what? You want to sign up for camp? I got you. If you're still here, camp is linked in the description, but I will personally put the summer camp link in the chat for you. If you want to come to my camp, boom. The mustache goes crazy. I love it. So that you're digging the stash. Hi, I'm Shin from Japan. What? What's up? Hope you had a good day today. I hope you had a good day today. I had a great day. My day's only getting better because this live stream's been super rad. But what am I trying to say? I want to go to Japan. Chad, if you're still in the chat, I'd love to take you out to lunch or something, man, and talk about a Japan trip and what's the best way to do it. Because I really don't want to go to Japan and do it the wrong way. I think that sounds super lame. Mint Tours. The snow in... Oh, I'm going to struggle with that name. Is the best in Japan. Okay. I totally forgot to check Streamlabs and Venmo for donations. So sorry about that. I don't think we got any donations over there. My coffee has gone cold. It's the worst. Winter Park had powder a few days ago, so maybe still there. Probably not. Breck had powder yesterday, but in the springtime, the powder doesn't last very long. It goes pretty quick. Higher altitude, it'll hang around for a little bit. But once that sun comes out, it starts to bake it. Uncle Fatty, what up, dude? Thanks, bro. I was gonna try and make it to camp this year, maybe next year. My wife's car blew up the motor, so I got to take care of that. Yeah, Tone. Life sucks sometimes. I get that for sure. Like crazy expenses come out of nowhere. But dude, yeah, Tone, if you want to do content, come to my camp. I could easily walk you through all kinds of rad ways of how I do it, what's been successful for me, things like that. So Britt, what up? Team Buckhouse. We were watching the Leaves/Bruins game. Oh. Arizona Snowboard just got 30 inches. That's crazy. Might need to make a trip out to Arizona. I got a buddy out there. What other backcountry lines am I trying to ride? We've been talking about a couple, but because I'm on hole 30, we haven't really committed to any. Buffalo's still looking really good. We want to do like the hole that's inside of Buffalo, not the Silver Couloir is kind of like a ski resort. I feel like I literally think you can like see moguls from town in Silver Couloir. Red would be really rad. That's a pretty big mission. Riding Red. Might sneak in the Fat Chad's Tavern. I got the backcountry portable tow rope that we got to take out in the backcountry and find a nice little pitch to just get some hot laps and some slushy snow. Could be really sick. So I don't know. We're not stressing it too hard right now. Right now it's we're about there. Shin, I've not been to Japan yet. No, I'd love to get out to Japan though. I'm thinking next season. My kids are finally old enough where I can leave for a decent amount of time. I mean, my wife still hates it, but it's not as bad as like leaving her with infants. Bristol's getting potty trained right now too, which will be a huge help. Stuff like that. So as the kids get older, opportunities to go to places like Japan become available. I think a lot of people forget or don't realize I've done all this, like raising kids. I've been doing this for 8 years, and Roman is 6. He'll turn 7 this off season. So like I did 1 season of YouTube without a kid, and then 7 seasons with a kid, like still building this and working hard and all that type of stuff. And yeah, day job shredder, 17 months. Let's go. Hey JB, been a while. How you been? Still got snow down there? Dude, day job, we have so much snow, dude. Come on up. Snow's so good in Summit. We literally rode like at Breck. It had to be, it's springtime, so it kind of compacts, you know, it's thicker POW, but it was a good POW day. It felt bottomless, but it's probably like 6 or more, but then like thick. Sun Valley is one of my favorite in Idaho. We got to ride a bunch of resorts in Idaho. What up, Phase Skater? I'm guessing I'm slacking. I'm at, dude, 1,400 videos, dude. That's a lot of videos. Phase Skater, by the way, guys, is who I rode a lot of Mount Hood with the other day when we posted all that Mount Hood stuff. Hey, Chad, I don't know, maybe this summer when it's more chill. Or I don't know if you're going to be in Summit during the summer, but I just go get some food, man. Talk it up. Could be sick. Can you make a camp for teens? Sadly, I cannot. It's just 24-hour supervision, insurance, a lot of stuff. It's almost like not worth the headache, if that makes sense. Adventure Carlo, he's coming to camp, by the way. I'm so excited. It's going to be so much fun, dude. I hope you're stoking. Yeah, the Avalanche are looking good. They can put away the series tonight. Edu Robotech, what up, dude? I got the GoPro 12 last year, and a month later I found out that Insta360 was infinitely better. And I'm so sad now because I wasted my money on a GoPro, but the X4 would have been 20 times better for 500. Well, especially like if you do a lot of solo filming, that definitely. But you still got a pretty rad camera. Make do with what you got. Maybe make some content, you can make some money, and then you can upgrade it. But I know what you're saying. I feel your pain. Do I sell Team Buckhouse stickers on the back of your helmet? I used to, if you remember, for 2 months on the higher tier, used to get them. But that became very difficult to get all the information, things like that. So I don't sell them. It's kind of like if you got one, you're good. But we're going to fully revamp merchandise this upcoming season. So like, this might be an option. So like, here's this, but like, check this out. It's like off the Proteus custom snowboard. So like, this is a fully tested, it's like a Gorilla Mungus' Evolve. But like the base of that snowboard, or the top sheet of that snowboard, is like that face, and then it says Evolve, and the Evolution logo's in it. And it's like it's a really rad design from my buddy Steven. If you go look at my profile right now, it's not the final cut, but like I literally just uploaded a new banner because we're gonna revamp that. But like, we now have 5-panel hats, but we're going to remove basically almost every listing and then re-upload fully new merchandise. And then, I mean, even go check out the sticker website, the Evolution sticker website, and it looks pretty different. And yeah, we're gonna be mad prepared going into next season, ready to rock, whole new lineup. Yeah, we're doing things. Can't believe you still came to Oregon for your B-Day. Hope you have to get, hope they gave you free tacos. I did spend my birthday in Oregon. I didn't go because of that. I went because we had to get another trip in, and my wife had to have surgery. So it had to be over my birthday. And I'll tell you what, I never want to spend another birthday without my kids. No one is more hyped for your birthday than your kids. So for any of the people out there, don't spend your birthday without your kids, because it's not fun at all. Like, I was with friends, people told me happy birthday. I was like, that's cool. You know what was the best happy birthday? When my little kids are like, Dad, it's your birthday! And they like sing you songs and they bring you their gifts and they're like, we thought you needed this. Or they give you the best dad ever cup. I'm like, yeah, definitely not doing another birthday without my kids. It's not like a lesson I needed to learn. It was just kind of like we got so much going on and like this is the right move. We think this is the right move. And it quickly turned out like, no. I could have not done that trip and got to spend my birthday with my kids. I think that would have been a little rad. Not to say like hanging out with Jason and Derek on my birthday and going and getting some Rhett Skeller pizza. Like, that was all good. That was all fun, but I'm telling you guys, birthdays with your kids. What's a good low-key ski resort to check out west? Lee Canyon. That's in Vegas. You can go to Vegas and then drive an hour, fly into Vegas, drive Lee Canyon shred, and go stay in the hotel on the strip, gamble. Super rad. Crazy video idea. Go to Alta and go skiing instead of snowboarding. I got a better one. Go to Alta, split board up it, and then snowboard it. Finally got footholds for the summer board. Trying to use them now. Dude, you're going to ride the summer board so much better, day job. Footholds are the move. Freshies in North Idaho. Climate change is real. Stop using single-use plastics. What size snowboard do you ride? 150 is like my money shape. I really like 150. Heck yeah, Adventure. Dude, Carlo, we're going to have the raddest time at camp, dude. Do you come back to some mountains? Like, would you come back to Bel Air or Wyndham? Maybe. If I was in that area, I try, like, on the East Coast, there's so many other resorts to go to that, because if we're going to ride every resort in the United States, we got to skip some resorts. And you guys can track my progress on resortskimaps.com. I'm going to throw it in the chat. But if you're trying to see every resort in the United States, this is the raddest. Oh, way to go. This is the raddest website. Like, all of the green snowboarders are the resorts that I've been to. All the red ones are just resorts that we got to go to. This is a life goal. There's the link right there. To ride every resort in the United States. So we've done a pretty good job. We've hit a lot. We knocked out Arizona this year. So we have Arizona and New Mexico are donezo. Next season, maybe we finish up Wyoming. That would be pretty rad. It's hard when... Well, that would be a sick... Sorry, I'm like looking at... I get sucked in. I get sucked into Resort Ski Maps. If you haven't checked it out, there it is right there. Planning the trips and be like, oh, that'd be a sick road trip. That would be really rad. Things like that. So, do I snowboard every day? I snowboard about 5 days a week. So my son goes to school Monday through Friday. So I will take him to school and then I'll go ride. And then after I'm done riding, I'll do some work in my car because normally I ride like 4 to 5 hours. So I'll go ride and then I'll go like post short form or rip short form for the next day in my car or whatever, like wait like an hour or two for him to get out of school. Then I pick him up and then I drive home. And then on Saturday or Sunday, not both days of the weekend, but one of the days of the weekend, I'll usually take him snowboarding because he loves snowboarding and he's becoming a rad shredder. So I'm trying to take him on the weekend. So I actually probably snowboard 6 days a week, but I only film 5 days a week. I mean, sometimes we'll make a Roman video. I'll bring it out. Sorry, I got a text message. Hey, Jonathan, I'm going to Utah for Solitude. And I'm considering Woodward's indoor park for practicing tricks on soft landings. Any tips on this? I think they have the rollerboard. Expect the rollerboard to kind of be wonky. I've done rollerboards like 3 times. They're super weird. You can't go on edges and stuff. So if you go on indoor stuff to practice, just know it's a little off. It's a little different. But have fun. I mean, show up to those places not with like intentions of like I'm gonna go do a double backflip into the foam pit. Like show up with like, oh, I'm just gonna go and have fun and like maybe I'll like throw something I've never thrown before. But if you're like I'm going to train and I want this, like I left frustrated because I was like, man, I can barely straight air into this freaking foam pit because this rollerboard feels so weird. Now you can definitely put more time into them and get more comfortable. But sometimes you don't have that much time. It's a great website, and really, dude, that is a goal to keep. Yeah, like riding a resort in the United States, there'll be a time where it'll be a lot easier to knock off like the East Coast or some of these other areas. But I'm doing the best I can right now, and sometimes there's gonna be seasons where we've done like 60 resorts in a season. Maybe not 60. We've done like 4. I know we've done 40 in a season. But there's just like this year we did, how many new resorts did we do this year? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we only got 7 this season, which is like definitely a bummer, but it'll be good. Chris James, what up, dude? Chris is coming to his 4th camp. You know that, Chris? 4 camps, dude. I'm at 9 new resorts this season. Wanted 10. Maybe we can get some more, Chris. Let's see. What's still there's still gotta be some open. I might do something crazy, Chris. I don't know if you've been to Killington yet. So hear me out, guys. This is how I want to do the Killington day. So Killington's gonna be open until June 1st. They push all their snow. They have like 1 strip of snow. And it gets super moguled out. They don't groom it. It gets wild. And I think it's the raddest thing. They're like pushing the sport, okay? So I'm thinking fly to Killington, land in the morning time, okay? Then go ride the strip and then fly out that night. Like literally fly to the East Coast, rip the strip for 1 day, and like show up that day, rip it, and leave that day. Get out of there. Just get in and get out. We're only there for the strip. We're only there for the video. I think that the title would be like snowboarding the East Coast last day. Something clever like that. These are the videos that are like, okay, this video is gonna be like $1,000+ like these are the videos my wife is like, no, like so dumb, such a waste of money. And I'm like, no, this is what we gotta do. Like these are the unique ones, and sometimes they pay off and they like kill it, huge return on investment. Sometimes it flops. It's just like, dang it. But that's the risk I'm willing to take, guys. So be ready for that. It would be a wild time, Chris, but you could get your 10th resort. What does my tattoo say? It says, do not be shaped by this world. It's Romans 12:2. It's a scripture from the book of Romans. I thought it'd be sick because my son's name is Roman. And I like to live by do things my own way, not follow the crowd, not, it's a lot of people say like, this is how you got to do the thing. And I was like, well, I'm not going to ever compete in snowboarding. I'm not that good. So I'm going to do this thing. I'm going to do content. Boom. Now I get to do what I want for a living because I was not shaped by this world. I did what I wanted. I also have another tattoo, which is the sickest thing. I don't know if I can show it to you guys. I don't know if you guys can see it. Bam. That Roman did that. Can you guys see that? My son did this tattoo. So this is what's rad about having a tattoo artist as one of your best friends. He let my son tattoo me. So, oh, we got this rad. It's like literally, it's a stick figure. It's a snowboarder. It's the sickest tattoo. And then I got space on this leg for Bristol. And then he's not even in the chat yet, but Jeff Abbott coming in hot and heavy with $100 donation. First donation of the stream. Oh, Kenny dropped $1 earlier. But $100 dono on Streamlabs. He says, cheers. Live your best life, but don't face plant in the trees, please. Oh, dude, Jeff, I face planted so hard the other day at A Basin. That sucked. Not a fan of that face plant I had. But thank you so much for the $100 dono, Jeff. That will go towards that Killington White Ribbon of Death excursion. I think that video, the title, I think it's worth it. I also have a buddy out there, Chris Nabel, who can help me with the whole, like, pick me up from the airport, get to the mountain, like, he could help out. Adventure Russ, what up? It's been way too long, Russ. How you doing, man? I've snowboarded before, or I've never been snowboarding before. I'm going to Colorado. Do you have any tips? Start on the beginner hill. Take your time. Just know you're gonna get your butt kicked the first day. If you can take a lesson, do that. Watch videos on how to snowboard. You got it. It's super fun. We have a lot of people here. If you guys don't have an Evolution sticker yet, they're linked in the description. Snag it, throw it on the side of your helmet. Let everyone know you're part of Team Buckhouse. Jay Skiing is going to Killington. Killington's such a rad place. Would you ever snowboard down Turkman's Raven? I've never even heard of that. I'm gonna copy it. And I'm gonna paste it. Jeff, dude, seriously, dude, thank you for that $100 dono, bro. You are the man. If you guys wanted to drop a donation, I do go directly to them and read them. And I have my Venmo and Streamlabs pinned for anyone to do that. My buddy Chris just did that. Did this, by the way. I'm pretty sure this Turkman's Raven. Is that a backcountry line? I would absolutely do that. It looks super fun. I'm pretty sure Chris, the guy I was talking about, literally just did that like yesterday. It looked pretty melted out though. But yeah, that looks super fun. I'd do that. You know what's super fun and it's not open yet, and it's a summer only ski resort in the United States? Beartooth Basin, next to Red Mountain. It's like Beartooth is like on the border of Wyoming and Montana. And yeah, Beartooth Basin is super rad. Is the White Ribbon of Death, or is the White Ribbon of Death? We had one at Boyne in April 27th. I drove 7 hours to snowboard for a couple hours. And I was kind of happy I did after. Heck yeah, Sean. It's always worth it, man. I don't think you ever like go snowboarding and then you're just like not happy. I'm always happy after I go snowboarding. What trails did you ride when you went to Snow Basin? Because I got a season pass for next season. Macy, great question. I have no clue, honestly. Oh, I could have just grabbed it from resortskimaps.com. But instead, I typed it in the YouTube. My internet's a little slow right now. Let me see. Where did I ride it? There's the video right here. Boom. I could literally not tell you a single run at Snow Basin, but I do have the YouTube video that you can watch. There's the video right there. You can also go to resortskimaps.com and see the video, but it was a weird day at Snow Basin. It was like overcast, super warm. It's when I met Austin, by the way, guys. And yeah, check out the video. Daddy D in the house. Gotta go walk the dogs if you wrap up before I get back. Have a good. Thanks, Tuna. You too. Hello from Russia. Let's go. What's up? Dennis Bonus, Russian snowboarder. One of my favorite snowboarders. Same thing with Chris James likes him too. We like send each other his clips. He's wild. Also probably one of the best rail riders of all time. Travis, I live in Florida on Cocoa Beach and I surf, skate, snowboard. We are going to get a second place this upcoming season. Congrats on that. That's huge. Thinking of either Boyne, North Carolina, Colorado, or Park City. Which one should we do? Travis, all the great places, honestly. North Carolina, all I know is I went there and people, my subscribers exploded. Those videos all went mega viral. North Carolina actually has a pretty rad snowboard scene. Colorado, you'll have a lot of competition, but when it's good, it's good. Same thing with Park City. But Travis, I can promise you this, you get that second place and you invite me, if it's in Park City or North Carolina, to go stay for free, I will plug it on my channel and help fill up your Airbnb. Anybody with a second Airbnb on a ski resort, specifically ski in, ski out, I have no problem rolling up on like a dead weekdays time of the year. I'll go make some content. I'll plug your condo in the content. Just email me. It's in the description. I would love to fill up your guy. It's a win-win, you know? I get to go make content and stay in a rad place. Makes it easy for me. I plug it for you guys, which is super rad. And we just got Sean with a $20 dono. Didn't write a single thing. Just dropped 20 bucks. I appreciate the $20 on Streamlabs, which is one of those pinned ways of donating. I get 100% of those. So thank you so much for the $20 dono. Just tip. Just $20. No, didn't write anything. Appreciate it. Are you sponsored by Clue? Yes, I am. If so, do you have a discount code or something in relation to that? I have code BUCK10, which will save you 10% off. I know they're going to restructure something like that. So I think the code's still working. If you want to go in the description and pre-order your Clues, I think they might still be available. They might not. I know the pre-orders kind of ended. But yeah, I am sponsored by Clue. Code BUCK10 would save you 10% off. And I also signed a new contract for Clue for 2024-2025 ski season. So, and we're going to talk about another European trip soon too, which would be rad. That was like the highlight of the season for me. All right, I'm trying to see if you can still pick up the clues. My internet's on the, I gotta figure out why it's being so slow, because it definitely shouldn't be right now, be going this slow. Oofda, come on. Yeah, you can still pick up the Clue bindings right now. So code BUCK10, pretty positive, will still save you 10%, which will bring it from $500 to $450. Clue also has snowboards on their website. They have the AirTag display. They got a bunch of other stuff. The Clue hoodie and hat, honestly. I really enjoy the hoodie and hat. It's so funny. Sometimes I'll Cody, there's a specific moment, but I was like rocking Instant 360 hoodie and had a Clue hat on or something. And somebody said something and Cody was like, Johnathan looks like a sponsored snowboarder, because I was just like rocking all my sponsors' gear. It's super funny. But yeah. All right, the chat hasn't moved. I think we did it. I think we've crushed this live stream. I cannot say thank you guys enough for the donations, for the love. We've had multiple parts where this live stream was cooking. We got the wife in the house. Bristol! You want to say hi?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, my my girl. Look at this pretty princess.
Then
Oh, your mermaid earring. Oh, I dropped it.
I got it.
You got it?
There you go.
Vertica has 40 to 50% off sales still going. Oh yeah, if you need outerwear, Vertica, my outerwear sponsor, super rad gear.
Then
40 to 50% off the website. That's in the description. All my sponsors, guys, all my discounts are in the description.
Then my castle.
That's your castle? That's a mountain.
That's my castle.
Oh.
No, it's castle.
Grandma says hello.
Castle.
Okay. I gotta get out this live stream, guys. I gotta be a dad, be a husband. I appreciate you, Jeff. It's all good, dude. You're the man. But with that, Summerboard video tomorrow. Check it out. And as always, thanks for watching. Keep evolving. We'll see you tomorrow in another video. It's daily on this channel. We do stuff like this. You guys know. Daily.